That was fast. I cut the videos because when they are too long and I have so many things, what you need is like them, prescribe, and press the watch later button so you can see all of them because the algorithm punishes if you don't finish my video. So I give you a favor, what I tell you is really changing. You don't want yourself, I mean, if up to now you are not doing it, you don't want to be in the middle of the street going like, to have some crazy person to throw pepper spray on you or call the police, start running, that there is a bad person, maybe somebody's going to be opening the door of a car and they think that I am there to push her in the car. I don't want to do cold approach in the streets. I do not. I see so many bad things around it when this is your area. What you gonna do? You going to a different street? That's really is not me. I don't know if it is you. And more likely it's not you either. That's why you did not do it yet. So one thing to know is this. Again, you need to wear the best clothes that somebody is gonna wear at the time of the day. If it is a colder place, don't wear any jackets with stuff on top that is saying, look at me, I'm a teenager, I'm immature. You try to look like somebody who has substance coming out. The letters over here, wherever the company of the clothes or the love me, I am single, stuff like that, stinks. That's women repellent. You don't do that. What you want to do is look like somebody who has business to talk to people, to be serious, and behind you, you have something, you have a territory. This is part of the mentality of the women. They really like to see a man who has substance. He's like the lion with his own territory, or whatever animal you're gonna guess, the little bird that he has a territory and chipping not to let anybody else around. But we don't do that. There is laws here. You cannot tell the other guy because he's more handsome than you, get out of the coffee shop. What you do is you establish your position. And if there is a people who is negative, they try to make fun of you. This is low-class coffee shop that you have some teenagers or low-class men that every time you say something, they make fun of you, and the business permitted this behavior. Go to another place. You know what I'm talking about. You go some cafes, there is some 4, 5, 20 years old from, I don't know, from the college, and they're looking like this. When you do something, you don't want to be something to diminish you and diminish the establishment. Whatever you do, they are like, excuse me, doing poo in your place. And because nothing you can do is establish a business to keep them, polite. If they don't, because they need every $1, many businesses, they're gonna say, hey, slow down, don't bother the customers. Because we are not bothering the customers. We're gonna say hi to the people we know, good morning, sit down, do our business, and eventually every coffee shop in San Francisco is gonna have maybe 5 to 10 regular women. And for me, because I am a Greek, and I had no money and I was in a different area that it was better. I'm gonna tell you in another. So for me, any woman age, because I was concentrating on friends with the benefits. I don't I was not looking for wife, so I never gonna say to any woman, I love you, you are the one I go to have. No, and many of these women, they are the way you hear from the internet, they are independent, they need no men. But once, 1 week, a month, they really want something from a man. And what they're gonna do is the women, sometimes when it's very busy, they are late, they're gonna feel they're gonna come with a smile. Good morning, they're gonna sit there because they feel comfortable, you are one of the club. And then you start talking, if they want to talk, if they don't, you do your business. But you have the right when they come, and you're gonna feel it, because maybe they're still gonna be like this high a little bit, or they thinking, what the fuck, what is he doing? Why he's not approaching me? So after you start talking to them, and then even if everything is empty, they're gonna come to your table, or maybe they're gonna be already on your table waiting for you. And it can be maybe 2, maybe 3. I had 4 women. They were a group that they were going to walk. After they drink coffee, they're gonna go to walk for exercise. So they're gonna come like ready, we're ready to talk, ready to do the day. And they were before another place, and they start coming to my place because I was always in the same chair, in the deep, close to the window in that coffee shop. So they're gonna come there and they start blah 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 blah, whatever the lady's gonna do. And for me, because I like the small talk about what they do, about relationships, what happened to them, the job, the dreams, whatever, vacations, they love to talk about the vacations they went before, vacations they're gonna go next. And for me, going very often to like a month in Greece, and from Greece I'm gonna go some other areas around. So I was kind of in the thing, and you get to a point that you say, you got to come and eat in my place. I'm gonna cook Greek to you. And then when you go there, they are ready. For them, you are already too late. They're happy that, and I have a nice place, clean. I try to have decorated, no sport guys, no naked women. Actually, I had a painting that it was a nice naked woman, but with the, how you call it, class. It was, I made a painting from one of the $1 million that it's really existing. I don't even remember who was the painter. So I make it for practicing, but I didn't have anything that is crazy that I can see. So I cook. Sometimes I don't have anything. I have the lamb chops. I'm Greek. I love lamb. I have lamb chops always frozen. I throw 4 of them. That is like when you go to a restaurant, it's like 50 now. Maybe these days is $300 per plate. Who knows? And I have some wine that is from Chile. Back then, I love the Chilean wine because for the money you pay, you get the taste of 10 times expensive of California. And French wine is gonna be 40 times more expensive. The Chilean wine was beautiful in my taste, and I was buying from I think it was Safeway. I was buying it sometimes Costco. So from Chile, it was very cheap, a very good taste. And back then it was new for them. They liked the taste. And yes, you sleep, and you are not, after that, you don't have the, when you're gonna marry me, what about us? You don't have this. We are friends with the benefits. It just happened. It's a situationship. that is very mild. You don't lie to her. She's not ghosting you. You don't ghosting her. We again gonna go. The next time I'm gonna have the other. They stay, and one of them actually in one place. It was three ladies that I had the first one, and the next day I was supposed to go to the other coffee shop, and the next day I go to this one, and everybody know exactly what we did in bed, or the other two ladies. Do you think they left? No. We were there, we're laughing, ha 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 ha, but inside you see that they are hungry for the same. So, and I say, do you want to? I'm to say like this, but I get the next one for the same thing, the next one for the other, and after I have all three of them, dinners. Yeah, the other two, but when I say I have, I'm not talking duty. So then you can actually have two of them or three of them eat, have fun, and sometimes two they're gonna leave, sometimes one is gonna leave. Yeah, you know exactly what I mean. So I used to have to tell you the truth, I hate jacuzzi because I have to clean it, to take the water. And stuff. For me, it's boring. I like to go home and I pay for a lady to come in once a week to clean. I was working all the day long. I have everything nice and clean. So the jacuzzi, I was putting it on when I have like a situation, as I say, that they don't even know until we have the situation that there is that extra for me to play the oops, jacuzzi place, a hot tub, Mill Valley, they call it, but I was doing it in different areas too. So this is warm approach. You are having your territory, your coffee shop, the other coffee shop, you have different people. It's good to pay attention to remember the little stories they're gonna tell you. And you don't have to lie. You are who you are. What makes you feel bad that women are gonna go like this to you is because somebody in your life when you were younger, they push you, the alphas, you're gonna say, even women, the alphas. Leave me alone. So when you have this power, then everything is happen. So when you see one coffee shop, you got as much as you can found a new one. And again, you work in that the same way. And the women that you have from the old, still they're gonna keep you on the phone number. Many times you're gonna have to call you, what you doing tonight? Usually weekend, I had, for many, many years, I had a regular woman sleeping with me because the red transaction, she was liking me. So I found, women that they need, right after the women that I told you it's already there, I say, listen, I am dating, you know that. And they say, don't worry, I know, I'm always calling you, so right now I need. So I was lucky to have 3 years, and 3 years, that's 6 years, and I have ladies that are gonna stay in my place. They give me many good hours, maybe once a day for 2 hours, and maybe it's, yes, this place, you are not married. When you marry, most of the time, the woman gets the power and she can say no, and then she's screwing up herself and her family. But when you are in this position that I'm gonna, okay, let me tell you exactly. When the woman is not lying to, she already knows you are dating. They come to the position not to hate it. They say, oh, I hate you to touching another woman. and they have another man. The other men don't have any girlfriends. They even go with the married men. So that's how you call it. They really believe it until they see that they cannot control you. And after they know they cannot control you, many of them they asking each other, when you have the coffees, I told you already, they asking how is he, and some women they're gonna say exactly like, thank God they don't have a video, or maybe I actually was gonna be fun, but they actually they're gonna ask you who is better, me or her, how do you do it, and to tell you the truth, I never gonna say to her, oh, you are the best. I'm gonna tell her exactly, I like you in this part, but she's better on that. And usually what I gonna tell them the best is many women, they use you, excuse me, as a vibrator. So after they finish, they gonna act like a princess. They're not going to clean any plates that you ate together with me. They gonna like dress and leave. I'm gonna see you. And for me, I'm gonna say, you want to spend my time. Let's share, let's share whatever we're doing. I cook. Let's clean together, or maybe we can cook together. You do this or that for for both of us to have the entertainment. So trust me, you go into that position, you don't have to lie. And when you don't have to lie, it's good for them and it's good for you. Because when you separate, you have good memories. And that's what I have. And many of them, like one of them, eventually after so many years, he have a email. I knew her before the email thing, but she get the email, she found my email from the job I was working for many years, and she say, now I know you are a Sigma man. I didn't even know what Sigma is until I start watching here and I see Sigma. Sigma, I thought she mean, the question mark, like the Mr. Who, I think they call it, from Batman, whatever. So, anyway, the thing is, you need to fix your environment, and the women can sniff your value, and they're gonna come to you. If they don't come to you, it's already like the cold approach becomes a warm approach. You are there, and they are looking for somebody. If you are him, they're gonna eventually come to you. If you are not them, and sometimes what happens is they're gonna ignore you until they see the action you have with the other ladies. They get jealous and they're gonna, after they're gonna call you names, how stupid or whatever you are, they're gonna actually try to figure out what's the power, why they are there, and they're gonna come, they're gonna change. All of them? No. I'm talking about 700 to 800 F hours per year minimum. My. And how long is gonna take? First of all, it's gonna take no time because you're gonna be relaxed and feel like a gentleman. You understand? You're gonna sit down to your place, drink your coffee, look at the people like this. You don't look like the guy who is gonna bother everybody like somebody. I don't know what women you're gonna pick up in the street when that woman is walking and somebody is gonna tell her, let's change phone, and she's gonna give it. I don't even like that woman, to tell you the truth. So, warm approach, subscribe, like it, save it for later. It's important for the algorithm. And if you found me, I have many places. The place I have the least people yet is YouTube. But in YouTube, I spend the time to have the buy me a coffee. I believe I deserve the coffee after I gave you. You don't understand it until you see how it works. See you next video.